Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So today we got our ultrasound done to check on if she has Down syndrome, and I wanted to share the news on that. Everything was perfect with her. She has no markers whatsoever of having Down syndrome. Everything looked perfect by what the doctor said. Her heart and everything was right where it should be. She's measuring about 80th percentile, so a little bit bigger than what she should be, but not that much bigger. The doctor also said that he did not see any signs that it is a boy, so we're gonna stick with it's a girl. She wasn't really cooperating, of course, so we couldn't really get a great shot, but from what all the angles that he was seeing, everything looked like it was a girl. Her face shape, I think, looks exactly like her brother's. I think she's definitely gonna take after him in a lot of like the facial traits and everything. And I'll be sure to leave the ultrasound pictures that we got at the end of this video so you guys can see them. We didn't really get many, and we didn't really get one like showing her face straight on. It was just more like a profile shot, but you can kind of see a little bit of her features and such from the pictures. He definitely did not suspect that there was going to be any chance of having Down syndrome, so we've basically been cleared. And we're super excited and happy that everything is good with her and that she's perfectly healthy. She has no problems. Everything is developed just as it should be. Everything size-wise is perfect. Kind of a little bit about my experience at this office. My midwife had referred me, if you haven't seen the other video, I kind of talked a little bit more about it, but my midwife had referred me to a specialist who would do a more thorough ultrasound. And I definitely was super nervous this morning going in there. It's nerve-wracking and scary at the same time to be finding out if, you know, your child does have something like that. But my overall experience was actually really good. We met the doctor and he performed the ultrasound. He was really thorough. Everything, he checked basically every inch of her body, all of her organs, everything like that. Definitely there was some times where it was a little uncomfortable. He was pushing pretty hard on my stomach. She was definitely moving a lot too, I think in reaction to him pushing so hard. So that was definitely probably the only really uncomfortable part of the entire ultrasound. I think the ultrasound itself was probably about 45 minutes or so, maybe even a little bit longer. And then he kind of talked to us about if we want to do like any more testing or anything like that. He definitely said there's no reason to do like an amniocentesis like I had talked about in my last video. The only thing he kind of thought that maybe we could do was a genetic test that tests like my genes, I guess, to kind of see, somehow it tells hers. I'm not sure. He didn't really explain it super in depth to us, kind of because I didn't really want to do the testing, especially since I don't want to give us any more reason to worry if we don't really have to, especially since I spent, you know, the last week and a half worried sick about her and everything. But overall the experience was really good, and it definitely was a good ultrasound, and we got to see a lot of really cool features on her, like her heart and different angles of her brain and everything. It was really, really cool to see. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more pictures, especially like a face shot looking directly at her face would have been really nice, because you guys have to basically trust my word that her face shape is similar to her brother's. If I would have had a picture I could show you guys, and you guys would definitely probably agree that her face shape looks very, very similar to my son's. But besides that, everything was really good, and I had a great experience. I definitely, in the future, if we do by any chance have another child, which we're definitely not planning on having another one, I definitely feel like this is my last pregnancy, but you never know, things can change. I definitely will never get the genetic blood work done again, because it was such a unnecessary worry the entire time we were waiting for this ultrasound. And up until the ultrasound, I was just nervous sick about it, and there's honestly no reason to put yourself through that. You know, at the ultrasound, if they say that there's some markers of certain things, then maybe I would get it, but probably, honestly, I would never get it again, because it's so wrong all the time, and it just causes false worry when there's usually no reason to be concerned anyways. So in a few days, I'll be putting up my 21-week pregnancy update, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I'll kind of be talking about like my symptoms and how I've been doing over the past week, especially now that we found out that everything with her is perfectly fine. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.